Against set for preseason week 2. The reason why we're doing it back-to-back days is because we are behind, and so we are doing the objectives. We're working on our game plan. This is for our defensive game plan against quarterback Deshaun Watson, and you know he's not playing in real life. He's playing this one. See here. So he look at the chart on your screen. The short passing, medium passing, deep passing. Well, the deep passing is dark green, lighter but still darker green. Medium passing, and the lightest green there is short passing. So that I'm sure is narrow. So we got to see the up arrow of the thumbs up means that's a good one to choose. Other than that, because you have him, he's a deep passer. This guy is a top threat running back, but yet he only oh, I see. It's wherever. But it's showing top threads. I'm thinking, yeah, he is kind of a deep passer, so that I think is what it is, and it also gave me a thumbs up, so we're going to stick with that as far as defensively. Offensively, however, for us, we better run it inside, and we'll throw it deep occasionally too. I mean, throw it, but we'll be throwing it short. You know, yeah, but we'll be running it majority of the time. So yeah, there you have our let's start our train. Just work on that first, and then we'll get into our game against Houston. We had a little snafu yesterday with it, cut it off and didn't get a chance to finish this on last video, so we were doing this on this video. So I thought they showed our training, really? Let's upgrade our players. Okay, see here, slot, deep threat. This one, though, fits better with our scheme. Let's see, that takes us up to 70, up to 72. Him, let's let's see here. Let's do that. Well, let's have to say 3. Don't think we have any. We only have 1 staff point. We'll get 4 stat points if we get 15 plus first downs. If we pass for 275 yards or more, we will get 3. And then if we set the quarterback 3 times, we'll get 3. Manage roster, adjust line, jump chart, info rosters, re-sign players. Let's look at our players that we need to negotiate with to get.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
Okay, we can only negotiate anybody and we can't negotiate anybody in the preseason. Okay. Has to be regular season. So we'll come back to that. Just now, I just had to figure out where that was. Trying to figure out the menu is kind of interesting. Alright, let's go play our preseason game. Why is it not letting us do the skills training for... Or unless I accidentally simulate. I'll figure that out. Let's just play our preseason game and we'll figure that out before the game against I'm just seeing what uniforms they have. Let's look at our uniforms. We have our classic helmet here. Basically, it just looks like the same helmet as... Oh, I see it was... In 1976, it had a red stripe on one side and a blue stripe on the other and a white stripe. And then it went back to the blue stripe in 92 and 94. I see. I see the deal there. Okay, that makes sense. There's our wide receiver comparison, and there's our we had our quarterback as safety, cornerback. Halfback, linebacker.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys
that Big D and the big hair.
the Houston Texans.
My goodness, that guy's hair. And what's standing out of his... What was behind him or on top of him? It looked like he was on a pole or something.
Brandon Gunn, Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff.
You only have 3 preseason.
Not only that,
You only have 3 preseason games this year.
It really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after
This is Ledbury, okay.
all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson: wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
I may have to switch controllers once it goes out, but I will let you know that.
In his 5th season now in the NFL.
Another tremendous year in 2020 where he led the NFL with 4,823 passing yards. And remember, that was in the year after DeAndre Hopkins was traded to Arizona. Also had 33 touchdown passes against only 7 interceptions. A dynamic performer.
On first down, Watson. And it's complete to Chris Conley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Watson. He's got the hook up.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the gun, here's Watson.
Oh, shoot.
That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A well-executed
We weren't defending
22-yard gain.
the pass like we should have.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early
Or medium
going,
pass.
I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
There's your draft class.
Here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Oh, if Black have had him out of field goal range, but as long as we can give him to only 3, I think we're good.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Uh-oh.
It off for Johnson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a
We do get the ball
down.
started the second half, though, so that's good.
Ingram.
Nope.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally,
We will start the Kansas City fastback days. We'll start that tomorrow.
now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw is Watson. And it's caught.
That'll be 3rd and goal, just 1 yard short of short of a touchdown.
But they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They'll run it with Johnson.
No, shoot.
They'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Wasn't thinking the run.
Johnson punching it in from a yard away. Then the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fairbairn.
This is Tony Pollard. And he'll be
Now it's the 25, no more, no less, than the 25-yard line. Now Kevin Prescott.
Offense for the first time, and with Dak at the controls, his 6th season under center now as the Cowboys quarterback.
You remember last year he got up to an incredible start, threw for over 450 yards in 3 straight weeks, including 502 against the Cleveland Browns in Week 4, just 4 yards short of the franchise's single-game record. Then came his injury in Week 5 that pretty well derailed the Cowboys season.
Yep. So the big thing is keeping him healthy this year.
25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they do.
That picks up the first down and run by
as the tackle made here at the 36.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Again to Elliott.
We almost had a first down.
It'll take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, it's Elliott, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Alright, so you know, first quarter is in the books. We'll just do the 6 minutes per quarter for the preseason. Regular season will be a 10-minute quarter length.
First down carry by Elliott. Got some real estate inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
That was a good run.
50 yards rushing for him now. And he's
We haven't had any passing plays this entire game.
We've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack.
We have 3 of 15 first downs, so we're getting close to our one of our goals.
They're running the ball at will.
A first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much, as he'll get forward for about a couple. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
If we get a first down here, we'll have our 4th first down of the game.
Throwing, Prescott. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Our 4th first down, that's good.
Sets up a first and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
There you go.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense.
We're letting you listen to the announcing.
For a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough.
You could clearly tell he was in bounds.
A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Touchdown. That guy number 6 could not make the tackle. There as Houston scored again.
And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
I can remember what our defensive goals are.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's plucked out after a very nice gain. That one covers 29 yards.
5 first downs to 15 first downs.
Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a
Who is
secondary
that?
talk to each other and not in a good way.
Oh, that was Schultz.
Pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflect. Touchdown! It's complete. C.D. Lamb from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys
Goal complete, 1 passing touchdown. Update.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to
of the
change what you're
275
doing.
yards.
Sometimes you just have to do your
passing.
game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Zerline now for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Texans with the football.
All right, we'll see what happens here on defense here for us.
With a little more than 30 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah.
That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys on one play have taken the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
All right, what a play.
The lead is now 21-14. Tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it.
It was an interception and 1 play on offense, and it caps up with a touchdown for the Cowboys, and we get the lead.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, this ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Third and 2, Watson. Caught here by Conley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. So we have come to halftime here in
Well, it's halftime.
The Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. From his end zone, Wilson. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll bring up second down. Gilbert connects here with the tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Number 10.
Running play, it's Dowdle. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Ross Blacklock on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Back to throw. Gilbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result.
And it's 3 sacks. Well, yeah, I think so too. Maybe have 1 sack yet. We'll see here.
For their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Terrell Basham in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And after
There's 1 of 3.
Back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And that is incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, Gilbert. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to throw. Gilbert. And they'll get this route past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You take charge.
To throw on 3rd down, Gilbert. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You start to get it done as you noted, and they did.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Man open left side is Brown. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his 1st catch, and it's good for a 1st down. And he's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jeremy Sprinkle
luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
So we're so close to having our goal met for the first downs and for the yardage, but yet so far away from those sacks. We need 2 more sacks in this drive.
Which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
There you go. There's one of the 2 that needed to happen.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out.
Even though it didn't pop up on there, we'll have, if we do one more, it will.
Change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now it's Taylor.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A really nice gain of
2-minute warning.
2 minutes left.
We have 2 minutes to get all our goals completed. If we had a longer, that's why we need 10 minutes before, that way we can do it.
On first down, it's Taylor. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw again is Taylor. He's going to be sacked. Back at the
That should be our... I thought that would have been our goal, but no.
Get him for a loss of about 3. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language.
We're going to need to pass it deep down the field, not to get just to get a first down, but to get yards.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. A leap and he will make the catch. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Prime example.
Can we show the 217 yards?
When they try and go through that type of a receiver to get the football, oftentimes that big body, that frame will block them away. And whether the receiver has to elevate or extend.
Now, touchdown, Cowboys! Sean McKeon, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
We're going to purposely take a delayed game penalty on purpose. So it backs us up. So we can get more yards, maybe we can get that accomplished.
Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards.
he'll stay out there as he'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, Tremont Smith. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy.
Well, we were, I think, one first down away and some yards away. Maybe we can get the ball back quickly.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left.
I seriously doubt we're going to get the ball back.
And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because...
Okay, that's second down. We need another incompletion. If we can get another incompletion...
There could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments in this one. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes.
They have 3 timeouts for away.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Owen Roberts. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Alright, we have one play. We have one play. One pass play.
6-yard line.
That's all we need. That's all we need. We don't need to score a touchdown. We just need the pass it deep.
And the team, it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
We just gotta pass it deep enough, hoping that that's enough to get. It's gonna get us to the 15th first down. But hopefully, it's gonna get us the.
It looks like he'll throw here. This to Jarwin, and he's gonna get this down near the 20-yard line.
We got one goal complete. Did we get the other goal complete? We'll find out.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
We finally won a preseason game. I know it's just preseason, but still, it's a good win in preseason.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus.
We had 3 turnovers. We got the ball 3 times on turnovers.
Whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
37
it's
to 14.
It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
As the Cowboys win, 37 to 14, final score. Let's look and see if we got our goals, what goals we completed of the weekly game plan goals, and which ones we did not. We got 15 plus first downs. We passed for 200 plus yards, 275 plus yards, and 7 quarterback 3 times, and only allowed less than 2 touchdowns, or 2 or less touchdowns. Season goals reached the divisional round, but we still have a long ways to get that. We have 13 franchise staff points that we earned. As we are upgrading our players. So it is 14 staff players upgrade available. We will do that upgrade right now. So we completed our game day goal for head coach, offensive coordinator, and defensive coordinator. Let's look at the skill tree and let's get that upgrade we need. We can either do it in, I think we have, that requires 20. That requires 10, and that requires 10. That requires 10, and so does that one. But this one requires 10. So does this one. Let's see here. Names, square, talents, cost, less than. When we have an upgrade available, let's do it on the head coach. So here, do we want to do it on hands-on defense, hands-on offense, or at not at all is lost? We'll do that one first. And then we'll do this one, then we'll do this one, and then we'll do this one, that one, that one, that one, and then we'll do this one, that one. Yeah, we're not going to do some every game because we want to add up. I know we have upgrades available. That requires 9, we have 4. We've already got that. 9, we have 4. 9, we have 4, 9, we have 4, 9, we have, yeah. So we're gonna need to get some more. Alright. Did our upgrade that we wanted to do. Let's see here. Let's advance to next week. Okay, we got a press conference coming. Got here in a little bit here. Weekly strategy. Let's get the weekly strategy accomplished for the game first. Ooh, it's against Trevor Lawrence. That's gonna be hard. So let's see here. Deep pass is a thumbs up there, so we're gonna keep that. He is a deep passer, I know that. Alright, offense game plan. Let's see here. Yep, blitz counter, we got that. Team profile. We'll come back to that here in a minute. Let's assign our next. We're gonna assign our weekly game day goals for the game against Jacksonville. Select game day goal. We either have for 4 staff points, we can do shut out Giantsville, win by 17, score 5 offensive touchdowns, win turnover battle, don't allow a sack, get 450. Let's do score 5. See here, 4 or 5. We'll do this because we can do that in a 10-minute quarter. We'll do a 10-minute quarter for the game against Jacksonville. That way we can do 5 offensive touchdowns between the first half. We can do that in 6 minutes. Alright, so select game day goal for defense, or sorry, for offense. Let's see here, 3 passing touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns. Let's do 3 rushing touchdowns. That'll get us 3 staff points there. And let's do our defensive one. Let's see here. If I select pick off twice, then I probably won't pick it off. Let's do select the quarterback 3 times. I've actually, do that pretty often. I probably set the quarterback more times than they. Okay, so that's there for. Okay, so we got 3. So here 4. So here that would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. That'll be 10 additional staff points plus 4 current staff points. That'll be 14 going into the first week of the regular season. Go back. Let's see here. Return from injury. I think it's this guy, Ty Nahensky, or whatever his name is. Yeah, alright. We have Madden roster. Well, we're not going to play yet, because that's not going to be on. We won't play the actual game until sometime this weekend, upcoming weekend, which is the 20th. Anywhere from the 26th to the 29th, or sorry, 30th. So, we'll do this press conference next, and then we'll do, see if we can't do some skill training or whatever. Let's see here. See, that was a quick press conference. So, oops. No, that's not what I want to do. Like, no. News, home. Oh, it's manage roster. No, it's manage roster. No, that's not it. And staff. No. No, that's not it. Oh, it is under managed staff. Oh, for Pete's sake. It is in our weekly strategy. It's on our team profile. Start weekly training. I did not say sim train, I said start. Yeah, we have free practice available. I know that. I'm not going to do free practice. Upgrade players. Yeah, if we are upgrading the players, it will be good. Upgrade all players. Yeah. Get that, just get that. Hit that one. I didn't even see that was there, so that makes it seem so easy. Alright, training leads, okay. Alright, so that is going to do it. Here we'll save. Oh, excuse me. Let me save this. We'll have the Kansas City games, both Kansas City games Monday and Tuesday. Then we'll have Tennessee games Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll be back to Dallas on Friday, Kansas City on Thursday, and Tennessee on Saturday. So there you have it. Alright, well that'll do it for me until next time. This has been the YouTube. Let me no, I don't want that. I want to make sure I save. Okay, there we are. That'll do it for me until next time. This is the YouTuber sign off. Until next time, keep on YouTube, everybody, and we'll see you all next time.